What if Honda just made an engine that doesn't need petrol, doesn't need to be charged, and might even be better than electric cars? While everyone else is chasing EVs, Honda took a different path. The CEO of their company says the new CR-V is so powerful, it will destroy the EV business. Do you want to hear something crazy? Stay tuned, because this could be the future that no one saw coming. Before Honda was known all over the world, it was just one man trying to figure out how to get around with very little money after World War II. That person was named Soichiro Honda. He began by attaching a small engine to a bike. It wasn't exciting, but it worked. That's where everything started. From that first bike with a motor, Honda grew very quickly. Then came motorcycles, which not only worked, but also ruled. When Honda bikes began to win races and set new records, they showed the world that Japan could make machines that were just as powerful as those made in the West. Then the cars came. Honda didn't just make cars, they also made engines that felt like they were alive. Easy, quick, trustworthy. Not only did their cars move people, but they also made driving fun. That name stuck around. These days, Honda makes more engines than any other company in the world. If it has an engine, Honda probably makes it. They make engines for everything from bicycles to private jets and Formula One engines. There is a strong brand name for cars called Honda. The company sells more than 4 million cars each year, which makes it the seventh biggest automaker in the world. It's not just about numbers either. It has to do with how Honda does it. Reliability and innovation in a way that is consistent and efficient. Take a look at the Accord. It has one of the best names in cars. Honda sold more than 161,000 Accords in just the first half of 2017. That's not a mistake. People buy Honda cars because they know they won't let them down, whether it's their first car or their fifth. Honda is strong in more ways than just making cars that last. You should always look ahead. Honda has always been on the cutting edge. From the groundbreaking CVCC engine that broke the U.S.'s strict emissions rules in the 1970s, to the VTEC system that made small engines work like big ones, the company has always led the way. They brought us one of the first hybrid cars in the U.S. They showed everyone that being green didn't have to be dull. Now, there's another one. But this time, it's not a mix. It's not even electric. It's not at all the same. Since Honda has always believed that engines can still be useful, they just need to change. We now have a name for this change. Hydrogen. That being said, Honda is already very good at making engines, so why would it take a chance on hydrogen? Why go against the EV trend that's taking over the world? And how does one brave move by Honda's CEO threaten to turn the whole market for electric cars upside down? Electric cars were a crazy idea in the past. No petrol, no noise from the car. You could just plug it in and go. That seemed like science fiction a few years ago. Now, it's everywhere. Teslas zip along the highways with dashboards featuring big touchscreens and charging points popping up next to coffee shops. It was quick, and electric was the future. It was pushed hard by governments. To get people out of gas-powered cars, they offered tax breaks, cash rebates, and other big benefits. Honda's use of hydrogen isn't just a bold return, it's a part of a much bigger plan. Big countries and companies all over the world are rethinking how we will power our future. It's no longer just about electric cars either. There is now a lot of competition in the clean energy game. This is something different that Toyota has been trying out in Japan. Ammonia. That word doesn't come up as often as hydrogen, but it's very powerful. Ammonia burns cleanly, has more energy per unit volume than hydrogen, and can be used in internal combustion engines that have been modified. Toyota thinks this could be a great way to power big cars that need more power than hydrogen or batteries can give them. China is also moving quickly. China has the most sales of electric cars in the world, but the government is already looking into other fuels to make the country less reliant on oil imports and clean up cities. Both hydrogen and ammonia are on their radar, especially for moving goods and materials. The country is betting that there will be more than one type of clean energy in the future. Another big deal is the power source. EVs need batteries, which require rare earth materials like lithium and cobalt, materials that are hard to find, expensive, and harmful to the environment to mine. Hydrogen fuel cells don't do that at all. There are no big batteries, no batteries that break down over time, and no battery fires. It's clean energy that is easy to use. The market is now changing. People are excited about electric cars, but they're having trouble getting them to work. Delays in charging, limited range, rising power costs, and questions about how long batteries last are all making people frustrated. That's why hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and now hydrogen are getting a lot of attention. At the same time, South Korea has also made a lot of progress. An engine that runs on both petrol and ammonia was made by the Korean Energy Research Institute. Even though it's not perfect yet, early results show that carbon emissions have dropped by as much as 70%. That shows that old engines can be fixed up without having to be replaced totally. Now I have a new thought. What if hydrogen and ammonia don't have to fight? What if they were only made for one thing? Hydrogen is light, which makes it great for cars, buses, and fleets that need clean, flexible energy that can be refueled quickly. On the other hand, ammonia is better for heavy industry, cargo ships, and long-haul vehicles that go a long way with heavy loads. They offer a bigger, more balanced way forward when put together. It's not all calm and easy yet, though. In most countries, there are still not many hydrogen stations, and there is almost no ammonia infrastructure. It's also still more expensive for fuel cell cars than regular cars or electric cars. Costs like these are likely to go down as technology gets better, but they're still too high for most users. Education is also a big problem. A lot of people still don't know how hydrogen cars work. Some people are afraid they're dangerous or see them as experimental. Unlike electric vehicles, EVs, which are now common and well known, hydrogen still seems strange and new. This lack of general knowledge slows down adoption more than most people think. The fuel itself is another issue. For hydrogen to really be sustainable, it needs to come from natural sources like the sun or the wind, not fossil fuels. That's called a redefine, green hydrogen. And it's what will make this technology live up to its environmental claims. Honda's hydrogen-powered CR-V isn't meant to replace electric cars. It's meant to move the whole industry forward. It shows that hydrogen, electric cars, hybrid cars, and even man-made fuels will all play a role in the future of clean transportation. It wasn't a threat when the CEO said, "This engine will destroy the EV industry." It was a wake-up call. Not ruin, but disruption. Not war, but change. Honda isn't against the future. It will be smarter, faster, and better when they're done. After this, everyone else in the business has to catch up. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives. And hey, click on the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.